Hello guys, Omotomike Adeomi here. Welcome to another episode of Life with Omotomike, and you already know who we have here, Barrister Mike. Tell us a bit about yourself. Jagbo, Bolosiwa.
My name is Mike, and I'm a barrister. My name is Mike, Sani Mike, Amanesi, Pius Alunyo, and I'm a barrister. Also a comedian. I've dropped the barrister work.
Okay.
For them, they should be doing it.
Okay.
I dropped it for them. After I reached the bus stop, that God take me to Kweko. This your bus. I asked, have I reached my bus stop? He said, you have reached. I said, okay. Conductor! Me Oshemo. And I drop. I'm from Edo State. Both of my parents.
Okay.
From Agenebude. I'm Afemai. I'm not Yoruba. But I was born and bred in Ile-Ife, Osun State, Nigeria.
Okay.
Hence my proclivities.
For what?
Proclivities.
Sorry. On mine, Lati, shed light.
Sorry. Omani Dati, Dele, go check Google. Go check dictionary.
Okay. Okay. All right. Have you ever dealt with performance anxiety?
Always.
So how do you deal with it?
You get better with time.
Okay.
You need to know that you can't give up. Also, we make the simple mistake of comparing ourselves to people who have done this for so long. I've met people who can sing who tell me, I dey sing go, but if you see this person, that's none of your business.
Yeah.
I am not nearly the funniest person I know. Not even close. When I say not even close, I mean not at every point in my life. If I'm going to count the number of people that I've met that are funnier than me in my life, at least 50 that are so you will die. I guarantee you. I don't know how I'm still alive. Do you understand? Even they kill some people in Ife that time. Just kaka, you just they have died. They say what happened? It's laughter that killed the person. So I've met funny people. A lot of funny people, but while it's in the beginning intimidates me, it also inspires me because other people who make other people laugh, I want to understand as a psychologist. I want to understand what they're doing differently, what makes them get that much laughter. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And you can't become them in one show.
Yeah.
You can't become a Bovi or a basket mouth by performing once. It's not possible. You're going to have your own fuck-ups.
Yeah.
I had loads of fuck-ups. They stoned me, you. They stoned me out of the stage, you. Like 2 or 3 times. Like they stoned me like this. Many fuck-ups. But it's easy to give up after those kind of things because you want to be the best after 2 days. You want to be the best after 3 days. You want to sing like Tiwa Savage. At the beginning of your career, how? So you need to do it constantly. Malcolm Gladwell talks about the 10,000 hour rule, which means that if you do something consistently for 10,000 hours, then you become an expert at that thing. Do you understand? So if you can find a way to do something in 10,000 hours, start calculating it. If you do that same thing 10,000 hours, in fact, you will be one of the best. You'll be an expert. It's easy, very easy. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But many of us want to reach that peak in the beginning, and that's where we falter. That's where we have problem. So there is a performance anxiety, but you need to understand that for you to be excellent, you must first fail. It's not just you don't jump. Even in game, ordinary game that you are playing, there is no game in this world that you reach level, you go and finish it in one day. It's not possible. That's the way life is.
Thank you very much. How deep it was hitting the
the early days of the journey. I think it was when I was 7 years old. Very early days. I was 7 years old and we were acting one play in school. And I was going to play Joseph, the father of Jesus. I think I had just 1 line or 2 lines to say. But I was determined that on that day, on that prize giving day, that everybody will be seated. Everybody, they must laugh. I was determined. I just had 1 or 2 lines. The lines were not funny, but I was determined to deliver it in a way that when I finished saying those lines, everybody would laugh. I did it and they laughed, and the joy that I felt, I don't remember a lot of times from my childhood, but I remember that day. I remember that moment. I don't know what I said. I was 7 years old, but I remember that moment. I remember that particular incident. And I think that's what sparked it up, the interest. I've had interest in comedy for so long, such a very long time. So I used to buy Night of 1,000 Laugh CDs, and every time I watched anyone, I used to convince myself that I can't make people laugh because they were excellent. I just couldn't see myself becoming that excellent. But I was still really, really young. I had not even... Do you get my point?
Yeah, I get it.
We expect to have the ability of Michael Jackson at age 10.
Yeah.
It's going to take a very long while.
Wow, true.
So I was very intimidated by those CDs, but I didn't stop. I kept plugging in. I wasn't sure what it was. I wasn't sure if I could talk like them. I wasn't sure if I could use the worry, because that time it was the worry. If once you could speak that worry language like this, everybody's laughing.
Yeah, that's true.
But after years and years, when I wanted to study law too, another problem, I wasn't sure if it was going to be comedy. You need to understand that this is a time where comedy was probably not even an in thing.
Yes, it wasn't.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
There are very few people that time who you can point out and say, those people are comedians.
It's true.
So it was hard for me to even decide what I was going to study in school. So I failed JAMB for the first 2 years because I wasn't even sure what I was going to do inside the school. Eventually, 3rd year, I decided I was going to study law because I wanted to learn more. I wanted to... I grew up in a very poor background, so I wanted to mix with the elite. I wanted to have exposure. I grew up in Ile-Ife. And I knew that if I'm going to a school like Obafemi Awolowo University, the greatest thing I can get from there is exposure. So if I'm mixed with the rich kids, the ones that they have money, I will understand what it means to have money. It was tough. It was very, very tough. But my 5th year in school, that's when I decided I was going to do comedy.
Wow.
Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5.
Wow.
I had been emceeing occasionally, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 and co, but I decided I was going to make it a career in 500 level. That's where the problem started. Wow. So I went to a few shows to perform like 4 times. Everything, nobody laughed.
Wow.
Nobody. And it was hard, but I kept plugging in. Then internet came out, and I'm like, wow, there's a platform for me to put out my stuff. So I think it was 2015 I started doing videos. 2015. But it was very occasional. I became very consistent in 2017. And that's when
Everything started.
Yeah, that's when it started.
Everything started.
Yeah. Consistency.
Yeah.
I think you should subscribe to Omotomike's channel now. Subscribe, Joe. Just press the red button. What do you take from you? What do you take from you? My greatest challenge ever was convincing myself that I could make people laugh.
Okay.
Sounds strange now, right?
Yeah, very.
It was very hard. I still don't feel like I can make people laugh like that now. So there's this constant drive in me to get better. I always want to make people. I'm obsessed with it, making people laugh. So if I get little laughter, I'm angry. I want loud laugh. As you have not laughed since like I'm angry. I don't want to speak English anymore again. Because nobody have laughed this morning. I'm obsessed with it.
Okay.
So convincing myself that I could do it was my greatest challenge. But once I knew that I could, every other thing seemed easy.
Okay.
So I think the greatest challenge anyone could face, especially people who are in creative arts, is convincing yourself that you can be a star, convincing yourself that you can do it on a large scale. Because if you don't conquer the enemy within,
Deep.
once you conquer enemy within, enemy without can you do you no harm.
Right. Very right. Thank you very much. What is the most exciting thing that has happened to you?
I don't know how to answer this question.
Okay.
I'm probably still going to redirect it.
Okay.
The fact that people see me and they laugh without me saying anything, I think is very exciting. When people see me in real life and I've not said anything, I do as if I want to talk. And I mean, people who know me, people who know my craft, who love my craft, they see me and they're like, oh, wait. Oh, wait. It's very exciting. Makes me want to do more. Makes me not want to stop. It makes me want everybody to see me and be like.
Okay.
What? Have I not finished the question?
Ma Binu, I thought you were still talking.
I'll finish.
Okay, what's the most memorable? Exciting is different from memorable. Toronto, when you remember like this, you're just like, ha.
That has happened to me in my life.
Yes.
There are many memorable things that happened to me in my life.
Okay.
In connection to my career.
Yeah, I would say in connection to your career. What's the most memorable thing that has happened to you in your career?
I don't know if I can put a finger on one. Okay. I'm not sure I can do that. I've had lots of memorable things happen to me. I've met people who I never thought in my life that I could meet. I met Olamide in Moscow, Olamide Bado.
Yeah.
God. Like God. I met him in Moscow like 2 years ago and he was like, Boba Gidi. I wanted to go mental. Do you know what it means for Olamide to recognize you? I wanted to go mental, like. But you have to comport yourself.
Yeah.
I usually say that one of the greatest challenges I have is comporting myself when I meet people that I'm such a huge fan of. Because there are so many, and then you meet them and they expect you to be all cool and shit. Nigga! I don't know how to be cool. Yeah! Like I met Nice and he was like, I'm like, Baba, make a run mad. So I've had lots of those situations. Okay. Lots of memorable moments.
For everyone out there actually looking at MC Lively, BM, and they just wanna walk in your path someday, what would you like to tell them?
Don't walk in my path.
Okay.
So even if you've observed a lot of people that you can call your mentors, a lot of people that you've watched that you see, oh, I love what they do, I want to do what they do. It can't be just one person. I'm sure there are a lot of people that you like. So you can adopt many things that they do. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Put it in your own bag and now start creating your own beautiful bag because every single person is different.
Yeah.
You can't do it the way I do it. I can't do it the way you do it. I can't do it the way another person do it. I can't do it the way you do it.
Yeah.
So you can't walk in another person's path. You can watch their footsteps, watch what they've avoided, watch what they've done, what you like, aggregate it, join it to your own, and now start your own. Because you're already on your own journey. Do you understand? It's the day you were born. Your journey started that day, the day you were born. So you're already on your journey. Can you now leave your journey now and say, okay, it's this guy journey, I want to go and be running. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. So you're unique.
The law, me?
Do you?
I'm the law. Oh, no, argument.
Emi gone the law. Do I want the law?
What's your year of call?
I agree.
Have they call you?
No.
5 year post call.
2021.
Have they do the inauguration? They have called me since 2016. 5 year post call. I did not pay.
They shall call me this year.
You are counting my post call. It's even 6 years gone. Because it's like they will count that 2016.
No, you don't count it. You count from 2016.
It's 5 years. You see how I do my leg so that you see my shoe.
It's fine. It's fine. Oh fine. Oh fine.
Do you see my shoe? Do you see my shoe when I raise it up now? You not see it? Ah!
We have seen it. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Wow. MC Lively has given us so much wisdom on the show. I mean, I'm grateful because just I'm sure you watched and you enjoyed. Did you enjoy your time on the show as well?
Yes.
Where are you from, you know? Smile, you know?
Yes.
Smile. He has given us so much wisdom. I mean, I'm blessed to have him here. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Till we meet again on Life with Omotomike. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like my channel, share with your lovely and amazing friends as well. Mwah! I love you. Bye.